Sometimes we're stuck, so to be ordinary. So we hide inside and we lock it up. We lose ourselves, think we're not enough. There's some kryptonite, and sometimes we fall. But we get back up and put up a fight. It's okay, bud, and let's take flight. We can be who we like. It's okay, bud.
Writing's not that easy, but grammar.
Welcome. Today, we're going to be doing, like I said today, we're going to be doing our DC Comic Superhero Girls. I'll be your host, Superwoman of the Pageant World. That's me, Paula, Abdu. And today, we're going to be working on getting our makeup together. We're going to get right into this video really quick. We're going to be using, you need a lot of peaches and stuff for blushes and stuff like that. We're going to be using our blush palette right here by CelaVi, C-E-L-A-V-I. We're going to be using this palette. This palette has a lot of fabulous colors in it. You got a lot of pinks and golds and yellows and stuff like that. And that, we also got another little palette that we may be taking some colors for the eyes or the cheeks, depending on what I want to use it for. This is the product. And this product right here is called Amuse. A-M-U-S-E, Amuse blush. Okay, it's a 4-color blush palette set by Amuse. We have some other colors we're going to be using. This is also Amuse. This is their eyeshadow palette. You notice it got a little eyeshadow applicator in there as well. This is Amuse. Okay, Amuse right here. A-M-U-S-C. I got these products. A Glamour Glow by Amuse as well. And this Glamour Glow Amuse is an amazing product. It's a really dark powder. Okay. And that's also awesome. And we also got this other one that's called Mineral. Okay. And this is This is a compact powder made by Santee. We'll open that right up. It has the little sponge on the back. And there he is. Mineral compact powder by Santee. S-A-N-T-E-E. S-A-N-T-E-E by Santee. Also, those mineral powders are there. Like I said, the blush palette came from this brush palette right here. A blush palette, CelaVi. Okay, and this is the one that's called Amuse. A-M-U-S-E. I got this all at the Dollar King at the Eagle Rock Plaza. Of course, we're going to also need the kabuki brush, eyeshadow brushes, concealer brushes, and all the brushes that we used before, Wet n Wild, many other brushes that we may be using, we may need, foundation brushes. Before we get started, this is Kiss. This is a different one. And this right here is a natural, fresh liquid foundation. It's oil free. I'm going to be using this by Kiss today. Of course, the Black Radiance powder. And I also maybe using some Stay Matte by Rimmel London. And then also that's my Pure Volumere mascara, Simple Colors mascara, Dual Lash, and Lash Lengthen mascara. And of course, eyeliner. Today, we're going to just be doing the makeup and getting the idea of how we're going to do a Wonder Woman or Supergirl makeup on a tan complected skin tone like mine. Okay, how did I achieve that and make that happen for pageantry? So we're going to start. Other brushes that I got at Dollar King was Glam Couture. Glam Couture had an amazing Glam foundation buffing brush. I found by Glam. We're going to be using that today. They also had, this is a foundation brush by SHE, She. Okay, Makeup Tool Satisfaction Guarantee, She brush. This is also a foundation brush as well. And this is a big feather brush right here. A beautiful, it's called Beauty Holic. And this is a premium fan brush. Okay, and that Beauty Holic premium fan brush, one of those big brushes that you need to brush and start keeping things clean while you're trying to be able to do your makeup. So, we're going to get these brushes out. And we're going to get in and doing your DC some kind of superhero girl makeup is underway as of right now. Okay, so these brushes are going to be used to help me spread and get some products in, and I'll be using them, and I'm talking to you about them accordingly and everything. This is not going to be a tutorial. It's going to be as fast as, as slow, take as long as the others, because this one is going to be very easy. Okay, now, to do this majority of the time when I'm doing my Wonder Woman or Supergirl costume look for my makeup, majority of the time when I'm doing that, I don't take a long time to do all of this. I simply work quickly. And when I'm working quickly, I try not to get real carried away with this makeup thing, okay? Because in natural pageants, really, majority of the time, they don't want you to use a lot of makeup anyway. But that's okay. Okay? Because I'm a little older, so I can get a little going on. So, with this, that being said, I just get a very small amount of this kind. As you notice, this is a little browner than most of the makeup that I always use. And I just go ahead on and start working it in. Now, when I do this, I take very little of it compared to what I do with the Green Lantern, because the Green Lantern needed more coverage with a lot more colors. Okay, so what I do is, with this, it don't use as much coverage. I'm going to get the colors in. There's no need for me to have to rush, but it's not going to take as much. Okay, because this is a light thing. And you're going to do a DC Comics superhero girl, you don't want to do too much, because, it's the majority of the time, they looking for a real young person to do this DC Comics superhero girl thing anyway. Okay, now, and so, if you got your fan brush, you just go and put a little bit in, and you can see it's not as bright. We just take it to get it the same color. Almost, you started off the same way that you would start off, pretty much trying to do a natural makeup for a natural pageant. Okay, and you want to use that same kind of method to be able to do that. Now, I got this color right here. This color right here, that's by Lana Rimmel Stay. And I'm just going to take a very, very small amount of it too. A very small. And you notice that it's coming out, and it's coming out dark. It's not coming out that other way. Remember how the other ones was real light? This one ain't going to be like that. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm going to use this like a buffing brush here. And when I do it, I'm going to this time do a little buffing technique here. Okay. And this is going to give me a good spread. And my whole goal is to not get so much makeup on that is looking artificial. Okay, that's my whole goal for this product. My thing. You know, people like, oh, can we do something quick? Can we do something fast? Can we do something that'll take maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes? But if you want your makeup to be done right, you can't be, just throwing stuff together. You have to really, really do the makeup and really do a good job trying to do the makeup. Okay, now. And you see that once you start getting that product and getting that color going on into the face, since if you're gonna be wearing a wig or you're gonna be wearing some type of hairpiece at the top, don't get too carried away with if you don't get everything perfect. Okay, I think that this side of the face got a little bit more on it, so I'm gonna get a little bit more small little dot of it. And when I'm doing this, I'm getting little dots at a time because I don't want to overdo this. Okay. Okay, and so like I said, that's the darkest color I can find. Okay, these are not going to be a perfect match to your skin because remember, this is coming from a cream. Okay, or it's coming from some type of makeup color that's artificial. Okay, it's not coming directly from your skin tone. They're trying to match some kind of powder or match your lotion or something like that to your skin tone. Okay, so there's no way in the world it's going to be an exact identical match. So don't get mad about that. Okay, because there's no such thing as getting an exact identical match. Completely, perfectly, where ain't nobody gonna know. Okay, just ain't no way. Okay, now once you do that, and you get the makeup into your skin, the next thing you do to really get this makeup to work for you, if you're trying to get the color in, what you don't do is you don't want to put the color over your makeup like you did last time. But what you do want to do is find your darkest pink. I'm going into this palette right here. This is my blush palette by CeraVe right here. And I'm getting the darkest pink I can find. And when I get that darkest pink, I'm going to pull it into my skin just like that. Okay, you see I push it back, just push it, just pat, 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 pat. Okay, now once I take it, I do that, I might get a little here, I might get a little there, I might get a little there too. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to take from there and I'm going to start building with that. Okay. This is a fan brush I'm using. And then once I start getting a little color into the skin and into the cheek and where I want it, because I don't want to get too much of this color going until I get carried away with this. Okay, I just want to take and just lightly get it in and get it into my skin. Okay, smile, smile, and get it in there. Okay, now in order to get the Supergirl color, because the Supergirls have you have a lot of red and blue and stuff in your makeup, what you're going to do is just go ahead on and continue to keep it moving. Now once you start doing your shadows and things like that, you start thinking blues, you start thinking light colors, you start thinking all kind of other different colors. Then go directly to your palette. You see this blue? that's going to be the base of what you're doing with your shadow in your eyes. So once you start doing the shadows and you working with the shadows and you putting the shadows into your eyes, this is what you want to do. So immediately laying in that blue. Don't hesitate with it. Just put it on in there. Okay. And then go back into that, whatever color blue. You got deep blue like that. Find it. Because we need some pigment so that they can be able to see the makeup. So we're going to put that blue and that royal blue right on in there. Just get it on in there into the eye. Okay. Now, to get a little bit more, get a little blue up under there. Okay. This is bringing out the eye. Because we want that blue in the eye to be very noticeable. Okay, now once we have that blue into the eye, then we're just gonna move it on and keep it going. Now, when you do that, then what you want to do is that same like pink. You want to take it, and like you see, I just block this. Almost look like, you see this pink looking color here. Okay, this pink color right here is gonna work very much like a red. That's like a yellow. Okay, take this kind of reddish color right here. Okay. Now, once you got that red color like that, then get it and mix it with a little bit of this kind of brownish color like that. Because that's going to deepen it. Okay. Then what you want to do is you want to wipe that red directly in like that pink. Because you don't need a lot. Take that pink and get it almost like a rainbow thing. Dip it in a little more. Until you get that going into the eye. Okay. Now, once you get that kind of rainbow effect thing going into the eye, because you got a pink thing going on in there. If you want to, you can go all the way up to the brow. If you choose to, you don't have to, but you can. Okay. Now, that's just on your brow bone here. Okay. If you don't feel like that you can see as good as you would like to, get your handheld brush, a handheld type mirror, and get up close on your eye and see what's going on with your eye. Okay. Now, once you do that and you get the color in there that you want, then you take and then get your little fan brush and kind of wipe stuff away. Then once you do that, then you just go ahead on and start. Get your last little color out of it that you want by doing your brow. Now, the brow color that you really want to get, go back up here. And take this. and go into the eye there. The lightest color you always put here. Your skin is kind of darker, the color don't register. You gotta go back over it a little bit so that it'll be seen a little bit. If you feel like the color is overwhelming and you can't really see like you're supposed to, then go up with a brush with a handheld mirror and get in there so you can be able to see it. Now, if you've done it right, you should see 3 colors registering. You should see your blue here, your kind of pinks and reds going up there, and then a yellow looking color going right there. That's if you've done it right, okay? And you feel like that you got to get in there and get a little bit more blue into the eye right here at the bottom, then get a little bit more blue. Okay. Now, once you took and you done that, it's pretty much you can use this makeup for a Wonder Girl or a Supergirl because they all have red, yellow, and blue and white and all that up in their makeup. So there's no need to have to try to change it around. Okay. If you got to do a makeup and you doing a pageant, you can't sit up there and keep on changing makeup over and over and over again all day. You have to do it and then get done with it. Okay. Now, once you get finished doing that, you can either use 2 different effects, and I'm gonna show you another a very interesting, easy effect that can be used if you feel like that you want to. You don't want to have color and stuff in your lip. Okay. Now, that is real easy. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm having a difficult time here trying to find the colors that I need. Okay. What anyway. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. If, like I'm saying, if you feel like that you have somebody that's too young to wear lipstick or whatever, take a little bit of Vaseline and put the Vaseline on the lip and rub it in. Now that's if you're doing a girl, there's a teenage girl, and you really don't feel that she need to have a lot of color and stuff in her lip. Okay, that's for them. Okay. If you feel like that, well, she too young to be having colors in her lip. Okay. Now, for the one that you feel like that they might not be too young to have color in their lip. Find one that's red. I found this by Lip Color. And I do reds a lot. And that's not the only color lipsticks I have. But I do reds a lot because I'm doing superhero girls a lot. Okay. Now, this one is LA Colors. Okay. And any red one to do that you might have. And now you do is add a little red. And the owner to the lip. You get an effect of what that's happening with the lip thing or whatever. Or you can also use a lip color that has pinks in it or whatever and all that. So all of those situations are really good for trying to do a real young person's makeup, and you don't want to have a whole lot of time. You don't have a lot of time to be doing stuff. Okay. Now, once I've done that and I've got pretty much all the colors out and the palettes that I use and all that, then I'm just going to take and not take a lot of time and just go head on. Now, these kind of sponges like these are real good for people who don't know how to use them. I'm going to show you how to use them now. This darker color right here. If you don't have a brush to get all this stuff in there, then you choose what you want your color sleeve go. And if you want it to be bronzed or whatever down the nose or whatever, you rub it in where you want it. Or if you want bronzed here, and you have an applicator, you can still get bronzers in there. You just have to, not just push so hard. Okay, but that's doing a bronze thing like that, because what that's going to do is kind of like lighten the makeup and make it get a kind of glow effect to it. Okay, so that's what you're doing with that one. You don't want to get too carried away with that one though, but it only take a little bit on there, and then you just kind of rub it in, and then you get the kind of glow effect that you want or whatever. And that's pretty much it. That's what you're gonna do with that, and you try to blend that out or whatever, and make sure that the little girl's skin is not, or whoever's skin is not being too, fixed. It's not getting too over carried away. But still, also make sure you get in with that fan brush real good. Okay, and get less on. So that way, once you get that color in there, it's in there. It's in there to stay. Okay. So once you get finished doing that, and you done put all the blush and you done did everything it is that you need to do. Now the last thing that you need to do is powder, and after that you're done. This makeup is quick, it's fast, it's easy. Other than doing your eyelashes. So, just remember, this is right here is not taking a long time. It shouldn't take you no more than 10, 15, 20 minutes to do this. Okay? And for some people, they do it even faster than that. But your main goal is you go into your powder. Then when you go into your powder, you got a kabuki brush or whatever, you just get a little bit of that powder. Just it. But don't get carried away. If you got too much, you tap off the excess. You feel like that you got too much. And then what you want to do is only get in the areas where you feel like that you really, really, really need it. Okay? Like here, like some parts are here, and you kind of pat it in the area that you want. You just kind of get in there, and then after that, you wipe through, and then hopefully you might get a darker, like natural kind of thing going on with the makeup situation, because this is the setting. Okay, and that will help get her little makeup kind of like, if her skin tone is like mine, it might darken it up a little bit. I mean, like really dark compared to most of those powders and setting powders or whatever. The Green Lantern girl, her makeup is a little bit lighter, but this one is not as light. Okay. If you're doing Wonder Woman, you want to do something natural and something clean and something smooth. Okay. After that, go ahead on and do your eyelashes or whatever. And then kind of notice that brow is so much more, not as full as the Green Lantern. It's nowhere near like that. Okay? It's way softer. Okay? Because if you're doing a pageant and you want your makeup to be like soft, and you want your brow to be soft, you want it to looking like, this is my brow, and that's it. We're not going over the drawing the lines. We're not doing none of that. Because don't think of it as being cosplay. Think of it as, I'm doing a kind of natural, kind of pageant makeup. And I want to get her drawers, I got red and blue or something like that in it. And I just want to do something soft or whatever. But it's because she's going to do a Supergirl costume. So do your lashes and do your eyes or whatever. If you feel like that you need some more lashes, because you don't, some more mascara, that was okay. And this one is called Simple Colors. And this one right here is a Diva Lash Color Mascara. Okay. You might have to use maybe sometimes more than one. Sometimes you don't. If you want to add color in there with a different mascara, then by all means necessary, do that. If you feel like that you don't want to, don't. If you feel like that you need to, do. Add a little more. Add some. Okay. And and then, once you do that, you pretty much done as far as like, doing the natural makeup. Remember now, like I said, natural makeups are not as overwhelming as the other makeups. You want to just kind of like be cool with getting too carried away with, the mascaras and everything. Remember, because, the judges want to see something natural. So just give them a nice, soft, clean, and clear, and under control, easy breezy cover girl almost look, and they'll be happy. Okay, and so the individual had their makeup done, and was come to lining, not too much winging, not too much any of that stuff, because it's a natural pageant. So you just get a regular outline. And a little simple, easy makeup. It's real simple, okay? And it's more simple, it's more easier than you'll ever know. You don't need to have a whole lot of makeup on the upper eye or a lot of lower on doing whatever you do on the lower lash. That's not necessarily that necessary. Okay, because really actually what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the blue pretty much as your mascara for the bottom lash. So if you are using the mascara, the blue for the mascara for the bottom lash, then you just make sure that in your eyelash palette, the same thing that you did to the upper lash with that blue, you go into it like this, and then just kind of like line the bottom of the lash, like. And go back into that blue, and you got this kind of brush with the wedge on it, like that. And just kind of. And the blue becomes then your liner, okay? You see what I'm saying? So you're not doing a lot, you're not doing too much with it, you're not doing a lot of winging with it. It's just like, hey, once you do that, that's it. You doing it. That's it. You don't need a whole lot of extra blue going on up in there. That's pretty much it. That's your Supergirl makeup for natural. I hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial and how easy it is to get a Supergirl look. Okay, and all that. That's my Supergirl t-shirt right there, so you can get a chance to see it. Hello, and I was the one who did that, was the makeup technician that helped you get a makeup look for a little black girl or a little tan complected melanated girl to just do a Supergirl makeup. It's very simple. It's very easy. And then after that, you can add what color wig or fix her hair, style her hair, whatever it is that you need to do. And so I'm going to come back with the wig on and the hairstyle or whatever, and to give you a really good style of what you can do with the Supergirl look. So stay tuned. 1 second. Okay, very good. So now if you're gonna do Supergirl and she has tan complected skin, you just do the wig. I got my lace front. And boom. Just like that. And with the golden hair. Lifting it up. Okay, now that's just that simple. Okay, it's real simple. It's real easy. You can use this same look for Supergirl or Wonder Girl. Okay, on different things you be adding tiaras or whatever. This is a lace front, and you can see what's happening with this lace frontal. Real simple. Her makeup is easy, and it's real simple. That's why I had to just do the makeup. I didn't do no got to be glued and all that stuff because I just want to do the makeup real quick so that you can get an idea of how this is going. The hair is a little silkier. It's a little golden, just a little bit, but still, you're a black girl or a Hispanic girl or, a Latina with a very, very, very tan complected skin that's doing a Supergirl makeup. Okay, and so remember, if Supergirl has a lot of red and light pinks and blues and stuff and yellow in her swimsuit or super suit or whatever. So while you is doing whatever look that you want to do, you want to part it down the middle or get it more parted or like that or whatever you're doing. Okay, just remember that this look, okay, with that golden hair is specifically to make the Supergirl girl pop look. Okay, now we know not all little black girls have blonde hair, but some can pull it off. Okay, and if they got a pretty face and they got they like Barbie and they like to play Barbie dolls and stuff like that, give them a kind of golden glow with their costume or whatever and their little Supergirl makeup, and it can be a very interesting little look for any age and any skin color and skin tone. Can pull off a dark golden blonde. Even I'm pulling it off. Okay, so Supergirl is naturally have a lot of light hair and she's blonde anyway, but yeah, of course you can do it with dark hair. Okay, and everything, but this is a Supergirl look. You can also use it also for Wonder Girl or Wonder Woman costume too. If your daughter has light hair or she don't have much hair or whatever to work with, consider using a wig. Okay, for our outfit of choice or whatever. I'm Paula Abdul. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Smash that subscribe button if you like what you saw, and thank you for watching. Jesus love you and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much.